And we're going to hear from these ladies. They're all very dynamic in Global Hangout. They're building wonderful businesses around the continent. And we're going to start with Faith Bernard this morning. Faith, if you can tell us a little bit about where you're at, where you're coming from this morning, and how the business is going for you.
Wow, thank you so much for this invitation. This is exciting, isn't it, that we can actually do this? Well, I'm Faith Bernard out of Sedona, Arizona, Red Rock country, and I've been an offline and online network marketer for 33 years, built some good-sized teams, mentored with some fabulous people. And I was looking for a more personal way to expand my sphere of influence. And in another company, I saw a woman using Hangouts to build her business. And I said, oh my God, this is just like a little TV show. It's like, you know, everyone's in each other's living room. And it's so personal and connecting. I loved it. And I said, you know, this is bringing the social into social networking. Because before you have a face, you don't always know if it's a real person or even a real profile. And I'm thinking, how can we just bring this back to what we loved about offline networking, which was that face-to-face contact? And so when I saw it, and then Karen, a few days afterwards, the universe, God, if you will, provides. And Karen called me about something totally unrelated, and she said, oh, have you heard of this Global Hangout thing? And I said, no. And so it was so funny because we're both thinking, well, you know, I'm on Google Plus, but I don't really know what to do with it, so let's check this out. We heard Mike Demetro speak, and Mike did such a great job of painting that vision. That's my husband walking behind me right now. He'll be on the video too. Any rate, after hearing Mike, we were just like electrified. I mean, I had 2 other businesses I was building, and I didn't need another business. But I knew every cell in my body said, yes, yes, yes. This is the way everything is going, and we can level the playing field. We can help that grandmother connect with her family. We can help business owners of brick and mortar businesses. We can help entrepreneurs. We can help network marketers. So when I saw that, I got super excited. And we just had a few weeks of pre-launch, right? And then, you know, and again, I was really up to my eyeballs in other commitments. So it's been a balancing act, but it's been a worthy balancing act. If you're watching this video, I'm just going to say, get involved, use the service at the very least, and if you see the vision that we all see, start sharing it with other people, because you could change someone's life just by sharing this incredible Global Hangout toolbox that really makes it all easy. And I want to just address one thing. You know, sometimes people say, well, couldn't I just go to YouTube and check out video training videos there, or Google has training? But where do you find it all under one roof with personal development, and make it so it's 1, 2, 3 simple? Like, you don't always know what questions to ask. You know, I was on Google Plus for 1.5 years. My husband's a techie, he's an artist, and he knew how to maneuver around, and I was like lost. And I didn't really feel like I had the time to go search everything out on Google, I mean on YouTube, and not even know the questions to ask. So I think this is where my excitement comes from, in helping other entrepreneurs be successful. And at the same time, we have a great referral program, great way to monetize our marketing. And I'm very pleased to be here. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Faith. Very well said. We appreciate that. We're going to jump across the pond, and we're going to go to one of the very first executives in our company. Dorinda Berg has built a fabulous business over there. She's doing some amazing work. Dorinda, please tell us a little bit about the fun you're having over there in Ireland.
Hi, Jack. Thanks a million for having me on this. It's really my pleasure. I heard about, through you, Jack, really, before Christmas, I heard that you were going to go and do this project. And I'm an old-fashioned network marketer. I've been in the business for 20 years. It's all see, feel, and touch. I could never get around this internet business. You know, doing business online, and, you know, it was just a bit out of my league. But when I saw this before Christmas and they hang out with yourself and Troy, I said, oh my God, this is just unbelievable, because guess what? I can, instead of spending hours and hours of traveling around the country, meeting people, you know, going to small meetings, I can do everything from my home now because it's personal. You see everybody's expressions in their faces. It's just absolutely fantastic. And so when I came back from America, one of the first people I rang was Elaine Galt, Elaine and her husband Hugh. And when I told them about it at first, they didn't get it. And it was a week later, sort of, Hugh called me back and he said, tell me more about this, you know? So, and it went on, and I just called everybody I knew, and everybody came into it. They just couldn't believe it. You know, even for my children, anybody's children, this is the only way to communicate. You don't get anything funny happening to you, and you don't have to drive for miles. Even if you have private tuition, people can add on. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm really, one thing that I'm seriously, really serious about is the power of focus. Because I just feel, you know, I've just done a small bit in the back office with a group of people. You know, here am I, I'm all dressed up now, you know, to look good, because that's what I was taught, to try and look good anyway. And, you know, to look special for the people you're talking to. But secondly, I just feel that the power of focus can be applied to anybody, no matter what age they are. It doesn't matter if they're 15, 16-year-olds studying for exams, or, you know, people my own age group. You know, I just cannot look forward enough to Les's modules on the power of focus. That is, to me, is one of the biggest things we have here.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dorinda, and we appreciate it. We're gonna let Les wrap up a little bit in a second here. While we're in Ireland, we're just gonna pop across to the UK. Elaine, I know that you're doing some awesome things over there, and you and Dorinda are working together. So tell us a little bit about the fun you're having. I know I had a group of your people on a hangout yesterday, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we had a cool time, Jack. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Elaine Galt. Really, housewife and mum, been involved in network marketing for the last 25 years. I've got 4 gorgeous daughters, so life is never dull in our house. The thing that hit me straight away when I first became in network marketing, I'd never ever been exposed to self-development. And that got me right at the beginning. And I think that to have a program where we've got somebody like Les Hewitt involved in Global Hangout is just fantastic. To me, this is a subject that ought to be taught in schools. I just think it's awesome. We're fortunate enough, Hugh and myself, we've always worked together. We have a great friendship with Dorinda, who, as she's just said to you, told us about Global Hangout just before Christmas. And she's right, we didn't get it. You know, we were the typical, oh, but what about Skype? We've got Skype. Well, absolutely, we have got Skype. But what happens with Skype? You can talk to 2 people. After that, you pay for it. With Global Hangout, we can have up to 9 people on a video call at any one time. How fantastic is that? I see it as a great tool for students, for young people at university. You know, when they're learning, you can screen share with this product, so everybody can see what everybody is trying to learn about. How fantastic. Today I was talking to an estate agent in the UK. He does a lot of property lettings, and I was saying to him, you know, how cool will it be to be able to take a video as you're going around one of your properties and instantly put it onto YouTube. To me, the potential is just fantastic. You know, other network marketing companies, we've all done the miles, haven't we? I mean, I dread to think how many miles, if we put them together collectively, we've all driven, we've all paid for meeting rooms. You know, it's amazing the extent that we must all have had with network marketing. Here, I did study and talk to all of my team. As Jack was saying, you know, we had 9 people on a call during the week. Jack and Les, and then we had people from all around the UK. Dorinda was on the same video. Fantastic. And we're now using it on a regular basis just to keep in touch with the team as well, answer any questions that people may have. It's just awesome. I think it's fantastic. I think the company has got what I call legs, and I think we'll all be around for a long time. So thank you very much, and I wish everybody all the best with this business. And anybody looking at this video, you know, this is just the most fantastic opportunity. Just go for it.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Elaine. Very well said. I'm going to bounce over to the west coast of the United States. A young lady that's been on a few Hangouts by herself. She's inspired many. I've enjoyed watching her Hangouts. Cindy Ledoux, tell us what you're doing over there and all the fun you're having.
Oh, Jack, I'm having the time of my life. When I found this, I happened to have gotten the book from Mike Demetro's book, Insider Tells All, for Christmas. And so I was already reading that. And I was trying to figure out Google Plus and all of that, because I do Facebook and all that. I've been in network marketing for 2 years. It was actually the same day, pretty much 2 years to the day, that I found this. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go and try this Google Plus and all of the things involved, like the Global Hangout told me. As soon as I watched the video, I was in right then. I said, sign me up. And so I started learning how to do the Google Plus and Hangouts. I didn't wait for the training. I just jumped right in. And when I put it out on Google Plus, I started getting people signing up and people calling me. I would get phone calls from Spain and Russia and Germany. And to say that I feel blessed is an understatement, because I had previously lost my job and I had suffered a real bad injury in the last year. And so I'm unable to like punch a clock and go to work. And I wanted to be online doing this. And the relationships that I've created, like with Joshua Ross in Spain, I didn't know him. We've had our first hangout. We've had many. You can build your relationship. You can know people like we are getting to know each other here today. It's just amazing. And the quality of people, when you go to Google Plus and you start sharing, compared to, my only comparison would be Facebook, the people on Google Plus are looking for a business opportunity. They're looking to start a business. They're business people, and they get it. They get it. And so I'm fortunate that I started my Google Plus brand new. I had my own personal, but I started my brand new because I wanted to test it. And just by sharing on Google Plus, and I shared on Facebook and LinkedIn a little bit, I have been blessed to have 36 people join my team in 3 weeks and created relationships with them. And things are generational. And I put the reason I do what I do is for my grandchildren, because my grandmother did what she did for me, a single parent in the 1930s. And, you know, she was a Rosie the Riveter, you know, and Boeing and all of that. And I also am a single parent. My kids are all grown. Now I have grandchildren. And I want to create a legacy for them the way my grandmother created a legacy for me when she bought Microsoft from 2 guys in a garage. So that, I see this. We thought she was a little out there. and my daughter says, Mom, you're possessed with that computer. Get off that computer. And I said, Rebecca, 90 days. 90 days I will bring my head up and I will come out of my office and I will show you what I've created. And it's amazing. And I'm creating a legacy for my kids and the people that have joined. built relationship like with you and all of the people you see here, and I'm thrilled. I'm shaking because I'm so thrilled.
Well, you've been doing a great job. You've been doing awesome, and we really have noticed it, and many people around the world and the people you're working with have all noticed it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're doing awesome. We're going to jump across the United States, a voice you hear on the conference calls once in a while. Jules, I know you travel a little bit. You were telling me about that the other day, but tell us what you're doing with Global Hangout.
Thank you so much, Jack. It's so great to be here, and it's such a blessing and an honor to be in a panel with so many amazing women, and Les, and you as well. So first of all, I just want to thank you. 2 weeks ago, I had no idea I was going to be part of this global community. I do travel. I am a wife and mother of twin 11-year-old boys, and we are full-timers on the road. So in the background, you can see our motorhome. We sold everything that we had about a year ago when I had a prompting. I knew that I wanted to meet women face-to-face all across the country and launch Chick chapters nationwide. And so I'm the founder and chief chick of Chicks Connect. And so my whole goal and purpose is to connect with women and encourage them to grow personally and professionally. And I met a beautiful woman, Jasenia, down here in Florida, who was interested in starting an online chapter of Chicks Connect. And she wanted to have that face-to-face connection as well. And so we were trying to figure out, do we use, Skype, and that's not going to work? Do we just do bridge phone calls? And we'd heard about this thing called Google Hangouts, but neither one of us knew how to do it. We both tried a couple of times, unsuccessfully. And then I get a message on Facebook from someone from the UK. Her name's Julie James. I didn't know her at all. And she said, have you heard about Global Hangout? And I said, no. She said, watch this video and tell me what you think. And meanwhile, I'm laser focused on what I'm supposed to be doing and expanding, Chicks Connect to the world. And so I entertained a conversation with her via Facebook, and I did listen to the information on the video, and I realized that this would be the exact tool that I would need to expand my already existing business and connect with a global network and also be able to touch lives and help a lot of people. Now, I had no idea that just by sharing the tool that I was using to build my existing business, that I would also be building a great team with Global Hangout. And I was so excited about that, because I would be talking with a chick about Chicks Connect, and then I would be sharing on this great tool, and she'd be, what is this? And I said, well, I'm learning how to do all this through Global Hangout. Well, I want to join. Let me know how to do that. And then I can tell 3 people. And so our team is gaining momentum. We're super excited. I'm super excited to know and get to know all the women on the panel here, learn from Les. My background is public education, and I was an educator and a principal for 12 years. And when I had my twins, I wanted out of education and I wanted time with my family. And at that point in time, I opened up a professional organizing company called Peace of Mind, and I started coaching people. And so education is really key for me, and that's what we get with Global Hangout. It's everything in an organized fashion. I love the simple sheet with the icons, and I can click on one of those, go down, and I can find any training tool that I need. Of course, I can spend hours and hours searching Google for YouTube videos of someone, who I may not know, like, and trust, teaching me how to use these things. But instead, a one-time $99 investment has brought so much organization, so much education, so many connections, and an energy that's really exciting. The other thing that I love about this is that when I have a question, I can post it on Facebook or on Google+, and a whole community of people are there to help me get that question answered. And there's no explaining, really, unless you jump in right now and get involved with this, how it's going to change your life. And like I say, I had no idea that 2 weeks ago I would be here on this call, and it's truly a blessing and an honor to be here. And we'd welcome any of you to join our Facebook group, Team Inspire, and we just feel really grateful that we're here with you today. So thanks so much, Jack.
Thank you very much for sharing that, Jules. Very well said, and we're very honored to have you as part of the team on Global Hangout. We're going to wrap up jumping back across the United States. We're going to Whidbey Island. And Karen, if you could please tell us a little bit about your story. You shared it with me yesterday, and man, you've got a lot of history.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I think I have everyone beat. My first network marketing was over 40 years ago. And we left Iowa and headed for Seattle, and I was selling bras as a network marketing company. And so through the years, you know, I just knew that network marketing was the only way I was going to become free. I was heavily into my corporate positions, managed a team of 150 phone technicians, so I was always, you know, a mentor and coach for people. And trying different network marketing companies along the way, and I would fall in love with the products and building a team, and people would love the product, and it would help their health, and they'd lose weight, and then they'd still stop their auto ship. And it broke my heart to telling people they could build a business and make a good income when it just wasn't happening. So I told my daughter if I ever said I was going to deal with a product again, she was to shoot me. So I had to be very careful what I got involved in, because she's a woman of her word. So I did find one with technology, and I was so excited about that. And I thought, now this can help people. And I was actually doing a video conference from my airplane seat, and I just thought that was like, you know, the be-all to end-all, you know, with technology that could help people. And then I ran into Global Hangout, and I went, oh my goodness, we can do the same thing and more, and it's for free. People can still have the video conferencing, and so I got very, very excited about it. And this is just such an amazing company. They deliver, they promise a lot, but they always deliver so much more. The first time I paid my $99, got into my marketing website, and as soon as I opened it up, there I was. I had a capture page, and I had autoresponders. There's a database back there that you can keep track of your prospects. I was blown away. I've spent thousands of dollars to learn how to do that, and here they did it for me. And especially with network marketing, you know, some people get excited and they recruit people, and then Faith mentioned this the other day, they recruit and scoot, and I love that. That happens, but with this company, we have everything for us right there in the back office, all the training, personal development, it's all there for you. All you have to do is take your people by the hand, guide them to the tools, and it's all done for them. They just have to have a great work ethic, and I'm so excited to be involved with this company. It's just amazing. Thank you so much.
Great. Karen, thank you very much, and all the ladies, thank you so much. Les Hewitt's going to take just a couple of minutes and wrap up our call. Les is the author of Power of Focus, and his wife, Fran, has written the book, The Power of Focus for Women. So Les knows the dynamics of you ladies, and I'm a dad of 2 beautiful daughters, and my wife of 34 years. I've been living with 3 women my whole life, and I love it. But let's take a couple of minutes and just wrap this up for us.
Well, thanks a lot, and it's just been a pleasure to listen to the energy, first of all, and to feel that energy. I think, you know, women are natural networkers. I think a lot of men particularly are, it's a sort of a old boys club approach with a lot of men, and women just get out there and chat, and they have no inhibitions about it. So, and I know the research I've been doing, women's entrepreneurship is actually exploding all over the world. There are far more women starting businesses now than men. So the timing is absolutely perfect. And I think the other thing is that what I see with Global Hangout is it's really offering an opportunity. And, you know, having worked with my wife, Fran, for many years in the business, and she's done lots of workshops for women, and some of the comments she makes is women are just looking for an opportunity. You know, often they're overwhelmed, they're fatigued, they're exhausted, and, you know, life can get pretty boring, or they're struggling financially, of course. And I really think, you know, this is what's being offered here. It's an opportunity. It's a window, a real window to opportunity. And then the fun is, of course, like many of you have said, is the fact that, you know, you can spread this around the world very quickly. So I love your enthusiasm. Inspire people, because, you know, we're looking for people that need help. The personal development program is going to do a lot with that. I'm excited to be involved in that. But, you know, you as leaders, as emerging leaders, and lots of experience, obviously, in the networking industry, is, you know, let's build those teams. Let's find those women who are really hungry, needing an opportunity. And with your desire and enthusiasm and excitement, I think you're going to blow the man away in this business. So I had a quote here from Maya Angelou, and she said, "Life is not measured by the number of breaths that we take, but by the moments that take our breath away." And I do believe life is about making unique, memorable experiences. That's the opportunity that you have to help people not look back on their life with regret, but to think back of all those wonderful, unique, memorable experiences with special people that this opportunity has afforded them. And I'll leave you with this. Another woman made this quote, and unfortunately I don't have the name here, but she said, "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in an attractive and well-preserved body, but rather we should skid in sideways, chocolate in one hand, champagne in the other, and body thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and screaming, 'Woohoo! What a ride!'" And I think you guys are, you're on the ride right now, so go tell everybody and inspire the world.
Great. Thank you very much, Les, and we're very fortunate to have you on board as well. So ladies, it's been awesome hanging out with all of you this morning. I know some of you are pressed for time, so once again, we appreciate you very much. We're working as hard as we can to deliver everything we promise, and let's go out and tell the world. Thanks again. Thanks, Les, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Bye for now.